Joining me now is Jakku, who is here to discuss Governor Stanley's controversial right to Vore bill. Welcome to the studio, Jakku. Did you find it okay?
It took me a little while, but I made it. None of the doors have labels or signs or anything.
Yeah, that is rather strange, isn't it? Please, tell us about your stance on the right to Vore bill. For those who aren't aware, this new legislation would ban the right to eat another person, even in a consensual manner in the privacy of your own home. Jakku, your thoughts?
As a member of the RRBPPS, I think this bill is abhorrent.
I'm sorry, what?
The RRBPPS, the Rights and Relationships Between Prey and Predator Society, we are a group dedicated to preserving the rights of consenting adults to engage in their own private activities. We strongly oppose this bill, obviously.
I see. So you believe Vore is something that should be practiced, protected?
Absolutely. As a predator myself, I think it is our right to engage in it.
A predator? Don't red pandas normally eat apples and fruit? Hardly a predator's diet, wouldn't you say?
That, well, still.
Now a coyote. We're predators. I could just pin you down right here, trace my tongue up your body, swallow you whole, savoring that flavor and sending you into my gullet in a single, powerful gulp.
That may be, but it would be your right to do so.
You know, they say the governor was caught in a strip club last week, looking a little heavier in his gut. I think I even heard someone say his belly was moving. Perhaps wriggling with the helpless struggles of a young tiger stripper? That same one who went missing a few days ago. Maybe she got a little too friendly?
Typical. Of course the politicians want to ban it, but then they go ahead and do it in their own free time. Must be nice to have such privilege.
Now, of course, I would never criticize someone for indulging in a predatory appetite. After all, I do it every day. But what was it he said? A predator should never stuff a helpless prey down into their hot, humid gullet. Might be paraphrasing there. So, if this politician thinks he can just remove our natural rights, would you do it?
What?
Would you eat someone?
Well, like you said, I really don't eat meat, so...
Oh, so you're not a predator then? Well, what would you do if I ate you?
If... you?
You heard me, Jakku. Would you support my right to climb across this table and swallow you whole and alive right now?
Well, I mean, it is your right to do that, but from a purely hypothetical standpoint, of course, right?
Of course.
Well, yes, I would definitely say it'd be your right to do so.
Settle down in there. You gave me permission to swallow you, didn't you? Oh my gosh, you are so delicious, though. I really need to eat more red pandas. You're kicking already? I can feel you in there. Well, my meals usually give up once they realize they're about to be coyote fat, so I'm sure you'll cooperate. Oh my gosh, you're moving so much.
Hey, that wasn't fair. Let me out, Nick. This is not part of the deal. You said you were just going to talk.
We did talk, and then I ate you. Sorry, that's in the contract. You must not have read it all the way through.
The contract? I didn't get any contract. Let me out.
Oh, the producer says we still have audio. Can you, give us a mic test, Jakku?
A mic test? No. Please let me out of here. It's really warm and, I mean, it's also kind of soft, but it's wet too.
Perfect. We have audio. So, tell us, Jakku, 2 years ago, there was a protest for Vore rights where several of the protesters showed up with big, full, squirmy bellies full of prey. Some news outlets declared it shocking and obscene. Others said it was perfectly natural and beautiful for predators to show off their natural beauty and the relationship between predators and prey. This became known as the full belly protest. What are your thoughts on that?
You're kidding me, right?
If you're not going to answer the question, this interview is over.
Okay. I think it's one thing to do it in private and another thing to do it in public. Or on a podcast.
But you previously stated that it was my right to eat you, despite our being in public. Well, as public as a podcast room could be. Have you reversed your decision on Vore rights? Do you agree with Governor Stanley on his stance?
I agree that some public Vore should be acceptable, but within reason.
Well, it was a real pleasure having you on the podcast, and might I add, it was certainly a pleasure having you for lunch. Thank you again for stopping by.
Don't mention it. Now can you please...
Oh, that was so filling. I liked him. Tasty, squirmy. I definitely do need to get more red pandas. That was actually really good.
Nip, we got a problem.
What is it? Huh? You know I like to relax and digest in peace.
Did you just say digest? Nip, let me out.
Hush. Nothing but coyote food now. Just accept it.
Well, it's about the guest for the interview.
Yeah, he's still squirming. For the moment.
He's just arrived at the studio. He's ready for the interview.
What? But... Oh no. You really did have the wrong room. Oh well. More food for me. Send in my dessert. We got another podcast episode to record.
Nip, please, let me out of here.
As for you, settle down in there. We've got a guest coming up.